What is up? It's your boy Johnny Shreve, IFBB Pro, Mr. Tell Like It Is. The results are in. Yes, Alex Eubank's test results are in, and he just can't wait to tell us. Because he's been so honest and open about this entire process. Gotta hand it to him. But we're gonna see what these test levels are actually at, and are they in a healthy range? Is he gonna lower it? Well, I'm pretty sure he is, because the title of this video is The Results Are In, I Lowered My Dose. Let's go in this video, and I'm gonna pull some things and educate some of you guys out there who are just maybe just a little bit unsure about HRT. Or I would say the HRD epidemic. Why do I say that? Because everybody is just finding a way to get an HRT. There are clinics that are out there that will literally give you HRT to anybody. Hence, Exhibit A, Alex Eubank. Either way, let's just get into this. Let's see how legit saucy you got. The dark gym. Good job for being honest, Alex. I'm sure some of you guys will say, well, he's always been on steroids. Regardless, let's just say he wasn't before, right? He's open about it now. Well, cool. He's being honest about it. He's saying what he's doing. He's tracking it. But like, when it comes down to it, it's all for views. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we're all doing stuff for views. This video I'm doing for views. The videos I do for training are for views. Like, it's all for views. But it's like, I'm not fooled by thinking that this is for him and his health. When he first started doing this in the first place, we knew that he didn't need it. I'm glad he's honest about it, but it's still, the elephant in the room is he never needed it to begin with. And no matter how many videos he does, no matter how many times he opens the Bible and reads, he's still doing something that he never needed to do in the first place. And we all know that the reason why he's doing it is purely for the outside appearance. And then the outside appearance making him feel better inside. And that's when things get messed up, guys. Tell you straight up. When you have to feel good on the inside by how you look on the outside, you have lost the plot. Because no matter what you do, you are going to rely on the outside making you feel good on the inside. And how do you confirm what looks good on the outside? You don't really confirm it but from your own eyes. Because if you confirm it from your own eyes, he's not doing this to begin with. Because looking at him prior to this, like back in October, last year, 2 years ago, the kid has an unbelievable, genetically blessed physique. Let's not get it twisted. He's not doing this because he wants to feel healthy on the inside. He's doing this because he needs validation from the outside so he can feel validated on the inside. That's why he's doing it. So, I mean, like, look at the size. This is my man put on some size. Like, I'm always gonna, give credit where credit's due, right? Obviously, like, steroids are gonna help him get bigger, obviously, especially if you don't need steroids, they're gonna make you look bigger.
A lot of people, especially even Greg's been asking me what is my testosterone results. I got my blood work done about a month ago, got the results 2 weeks ago, and since then I've lowered my dose. So, because I know everyone wants to know, what are your testosterone levels?
Everybody wants to know is because you put them on to begin with. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, all right, guys, fine, I'll tell you, don't worry, I'll tell you, because I know you guys have been dying to know. We all want to know is because we knew you weren't supposed to be on in the first place. So we're curious to see how high it is, because we all know it's gonna be high. Like, we know it's like you're not gonna get it back and it's gonna be like, oh, it's 300 nanograms per deciliter. We know it's gonna be high, but how high is it gonna actually be?
The main thing I wanted to know is like, yo, as soon as you guys find out my testosterone levels, give me a call, because I want to make I want to know first off so I can lower my dose if I have to, like I said I would, if it came back too high.
Did you say that they have to call him back and let him know so he can lower it? He effed up. Let me tell you how it actually works, okay? If you're an HRT and your doctor prescribes you X amount of milligrams of testosterone, and then you do bloods and it gets back and the bloods from them are too high, we'll call you and make an appointment for you to come in and tell you they will make the decision. So wherever he's at, he has to get them to call him and say, by the way, your test is at X. What do you want to do, Alex? What kind of clinic is he at?
So we were at 1,500, right around 1,500 nanograms per deciliter was my testosterone levels, which is a little bit higher than I would want.
A little bit higher than you would want? It's too high. Let me give you guys some numbers, okay? When you go to the doctor because you're experiencing low T symptoms might happen at different levels for people, but they're still gonna be low. When it's actually lower than the actual range itself, the doctor's job is to get it back into a healthy physiological range. When they basically did all the studies in the first place to determine whether or not TRT is healthy to begin with, they're studying it, or they're determining it in the ranges of the physiological healthy ranges between like 4 to 800. They're not saying, oh, by the way, if your test is at 1100 or plus, perfect, right? No, they want to keep it within that range. So with all the studies that are done on testosterone and what is the recommended dose to bring your test to that healthy physiological range, physiological meaning within the healthy range, super physiological meaning outside the range, it's between 4 to 800. He's at 1500. 1,500. And of course he's at 1,500. You know why? Because he didn't need it in the first place. He was on 200 plus milligrams for his TRT when he didn't need it at age 24. Of course it's gonna be 1,500. Look, if he's truly trying to like find himself, get a better overall personal relationship with God, and cool. Awesome, do it. I'm all for it. But let's not just continue to try to like manipulate the situation. I would have way more respect if he was like, yeah, man, guys, like I want to look jacked. I didn't do steroids before and I wanted to find a way to do it the healthy way, I guess. And you know, if I get it from a doctor, I know that, you know, they're gonna prescribe me and they'll at least keep in the range. Cause like, to be honest, when you think about it, that's actually like the smartest thing to do. If you're someone who's like, yo, man, I actually want to use steroids, you know what I mean? And like, screw that, man, I'm just gonna do it. Probably the best option would be to actually trick someone and be like, hey man, give me some TRT. And then the doctors monitor you to make sure that your tests are in the optimal range. And then you reap the benefits of the extra tests that you probably don't need, but at least the doctors monitor it. I would have so much more respect for him if he would just say that, rather than act like, oh man, I really need this because I'm not feeling good. Because what pisses me off about this is that I coach people who actually need it, who legitimately need it, who are like, I need this for my own quality of life and wouldn't mind having a physique like freaking Alex Eubank. That's the problem I have with this entire thing. Every video we see of him trying to pull the wool over people's eyes, trying to bookshelf this entire thing, open up the video with some reading the Bible and some good messages, and like, it's all good. Read the Bible, it's awesome, dope, cool. And then all of a sudden he's mixing it, oh, by the way, I'm on steroids and I'm doing HRT and I'm working out, here's my physique, and then the end, you know, hey, by the way, you know, life is this and you know, we just want to get better with God and my religion, this and that. It's like, you can't fool me.
I lowered it by 50 milligrams, so now I'll be taking 150 milligrams a week. I honestly been still feeling like pretty good off of being on 150 the last 2.5 weeks.
Of course you're gonna feel good. Yeah. You're gonna feel good at 100 milligrams. Good at 25 for Pete's sake. When you don't need it, you're gonna feel good. Say at the beginning of this, he was at 90, his test was at 900. And he's like, yo, doc, put me on 25 milligrams of test. It's gonna be great for him. It's not gonna feel bad at all for being on that, because his baseline was already where it needed to be.
Some people were asking like side effects and whatnot. I personally don't feel like I've been having any negative side effects. The only thing I can think of, which I already had a little bit of beforehand, is maybe a little bit more like oily, like my back. Like I'll have like 1 or 2 like bad pimples now and then, but it's really nothing like I can't manage.
Just justifying all the things I had it before. A little bit of side effects, no big deal, right? Just a little bit of pimples I didn't really have before. I had maybe a little bit, but not that much. But you know, I get a little bit more now because only a little bit of, you know, just a little bit. But I had some benzo to help it clear up in the first, because I really, for you guys, because I do this for you, because I want to be super shredded, so you guys see my super shredded physique. When it's too low, I feel like crap, so I gotta get on testosterone, because when I'm actually like, you know, healthy body fat percentage, is my testosterone is actually 900. Like what the? And again, every time I hear him say it, it's like, and I'm gonna lower the dose. The point I'm making is, the doctors call you. If the doctors are taking some kind of a tests on you, or they're tracking you, if they're doing tests on you, or they're you know, monitoring your health, and your health markers are off, they're not gonna wait for you to call them. Docs don't do that, they call you right away. That basically just tells me that Alex is at a HRT clinic or one of those anti-aging clinics that are basically at your service, that really aren't gonna give you the healthy things or healthy options or give you healthy advice. They're there to make money, and they'll take whatever money that you have and they'll write a script for you.
And I'm not trying to promote TRT, I'm not trying to do any of that. I just know that people have been asking like what were my results at, and I want to be transparent, open with you guys as a content creator. So I'm telling you guys how I'm dropping it down now to 50 more milligrams. So I'm taking less. This video was from today, so I think we still look good. That's
you had to add that in there. So you know, I look good. My feet doesn't look any different. Your video, your 11-minute video on you taking testosterone, you flexing in the mirror, showing how much more muscle you have, and then telling us where your testosterone levels are, because people are asking. They're not curious because they're just like, oh, I just wanna know. I'm pretty sure half the people who are asking the questions are the ones that actually want to do it. And then at the very end, it's not really promoting this at all, but you know, just wanting to let you know that, you know, my physique still looks good.
This video was from today, so I think we still look good. I don't think 50 milligrams is gonna make my physique look different.
Even if it did, aren't you doing this for health? Would it matter if it was just for health? Would you not really care what your physique looked like and more concerned about how healthy you are on the inside? Like the guy just outs himself. I don't know if you guys like really listen. You're doing this all for looks. This is all for looks. And that's what it is. This is his new character arc. Now he gets to be the Alex Eubank that has a controversial type of arc that will bring some more views in, and in the same time, he can still look really good, and then hopefully maybe here and there be able to distract you by his ultra Bible talk and praying and everything else. You know, again, if that's truly what he's actually doing to the soul, to the core of it, good for you. But I also do know that, like, yo, if you put in all your trust and faith in God, you're not worried about what people are thinking about what you look like at all. Already blessed, good looking young cat that's gonna be probably good looking with a good physique for a majority of his life, didn't need to do this whatsoever, and he's only doing it for the sake of views and validation. And that is it. Anyway, guys, there's my 2 cents on the matter. And I'll always give my 2 cents on the matter because I hope it helps some people out there who are second guessing themselves or just want a better overall clarity in the matter, deciding whether or not you want to jump on something too early. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Now, guys, for coaching for yourselves, look, if you're at the beginning of your journey or you've made some great progress, now you're stuck, you know, how to get past that plateau or continue, guys, hit the link in the description below, jonashefitness.com. Get on a 50-minute call with me, video call. Me and you will go over your goals and see what we can achieve together. Also, guys, go on my site, jonashef.com. Ebooks, one-time plans, training splits, my hats are going out, and very soon we will have my Iron Sharpens Iron hoodie and sweats out very soon. Also, guys, use my code Johnny10 for 10% off Bluestar NUTRACEUTICALS.com. And guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Until next time, you know how it is. Iron Sharpens Iron, progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.